Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm gonna be chefing it up in with this beautiful one pot paprika chicken and potatoes with a few spinners dumpling. Stay tuned.
I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop.
So here guys, I'm using some chicken thighs that I've taken the skin off, cleaned and washed, and now I'm about to season it up. I will link everything that I used in the description box for you and the exact measurements.
It's my chest right in the morning, like a warning. Could have slept here for days. I felt your heartbeat, felt your mouth breathe, but it's not real. We were close to see the sun, but clouds got in our way, and
Now guys, I'm grating this onion in the chicken because I've run out of onion powder, so you know you got to improvise. Make sure when you season up this chicken, you give it a good rub. Now ideally you wanna, if you can leave this to marinate overnight, then you know, all the better. If not, at least 2 hours in the fridge marinating. Now what I'm doing here, I'm just literally frying it up. Now I do have 8 pieces of thighs and a smaller pot, so what I'm doing, and they're quite big size thighs, so I'm just literally dividing it in half and frying it, because you don't want to overcrowd the pot, because then the chicken actually starts to steam rather than fry. Now I've let this fry on both sides for about, I'd say about 8 minutes both sides. Now after frying both batches of chicken, what I did was I threw majority of the oil off, put all the chicken back in the pot, and now I'm just adding in the potato. After I've added that, I'm just going to go in with a large chopped onion, chopped tomato and some thyme. Now what I'm doing here is I'm trying to move the onion towards the bottom of the pot, because I don't want it to steam. I want it to kind of fry first before I add any liquid or anything, just so that, you know, sometimes I find that when onion steams it can have a kind of a sourish taste, which I don't like. So that's my preference anyway. If you don't want to do that, you don't do that. It's your pot. So I'm just going in now with about a teaspoon of tomato puree and a teaspoon of garlic puree. Now what I'm doing is I'm kind of making like a center bit in the pot, because we want to make sure this is cooked off. If tomato puree, these puree things are not cooked off, they kind of come out with like this bitterish taste, which you don't want that in your pot. So yeah, kind of cook it off. So I did this for about 3 minutes. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add about a cup of chicken stock. Now my heat is on about a medium to high at this moment, and I'm just gonna go ahead, because you know what, I don't like when my chicken's I like when it kind of has a darkish color. So I'm just going to go ahead now with about a tablespoon of browning. Now what I did, I kind of did this in two batches. I did this because I still didn't want it too dark. So I went in with about half the amount first, see kind of how it was, then I went in with the other half, because yeah, I still don't want it too dark. I cook stew chicken, kind of stew chicken, but this and all. So yeah, just cover that now. Turn your flame down to medium heat. Now in the meantime, whilst that's going on, I've got about half a cup of flour here and about 1/4 cup of water, a pinch of salt. Realistically, you don't really need no salt, because this is going to go directly in the pot and the pot is already salted, so you can take the salt out. And I'm just going to knead that up into a dough, as we're going to make some spinach. This has been cooking now for about 30 minutes. So I went in with about a tablespoon of sugar, and I'm just adding in the spinners at the moment. Now what I'm doing is, because remember this is a one pot, so you know dumpling don't have no space and thing. So I'm literally kind of pushing it down to the bottom of the pot so that they can get cooked. But after you've done this, make sure you turn your flame down just a little bit, because what will happen is the dumpling will start to stick in the bottom of the pot as it cooks, and nobody no want to burn up dumpling for eat. So just be careful of your flame at this point. So I'm literally now, as I said, just moving the chicken out of the way just to make sure that the potatoes and the dumpling is cooked through thoroughly. After I've done that, I'm just going to put the cover back on and just leave this to literally simmer for about another 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, yes, I know I'm all around in this pot, and yeah, leave my pot alone. I'm putting the chicken back in the liquid now, because we want that chicken to be juicy and not dry out, and you know what I'm saying. Now if you find that you don't have enough liquid, because you know you're a gravy person, what you can do at this point is just top it up with a little bit of water, not too much to thin it out, just a little bit of water. And I'm just going to go ahead now with some frozen veg. Yes, I said frozen veg. You go and use your fresh veg if that's what, but I have frozen veg in my fridge and that I use. And after I've added the frozen veg, I'm just going to cover this now literally at a low flame for about 3 to 4 minutes. And there you have it, my one hot meal. Now talk to me. And I cannot tell me say that don't look nice. Yes, that carrot was a bit stubborn and didn't want to come off, but guys, this was the end result, and I'm not gonna lie, I thoroughly enjoyed this, and I hope you will too. Don't forget to like, comment and share this video, and follow me on Instagram at Shellz Homestyle Kitchen. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you soon.